It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. George G-Force Davey. He comes in at 180 centimeters high with a 72.4-inch reach. And they'll be facing Lupe Fiasco. We know how great he is with his mouth, but how great is he with his fists? He takes the sweet science walk here now.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
It's G-Force, George Davey. And this is a fighter you certainly want to keep your eyes on as he has a bright future. Lupe Fiasco. Just like perhaps his most famous song, Lupe Fiasco promises to be a superstar in the boxing game. We'll see.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Tom. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing from York, England, here is George G-Force Davey. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Chicago, Illinois, please welcome Lupe Fiasco.
All the talk.
You've got two people that want to fight, two fighters that really dislike each other. You're going to get more than a fight.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter shot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Jab does not score. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Davey in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Got to take that confidence away.
Don't worry, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath.
Gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him.
Still letting your power shot. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away.
Around. Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win this next round. Come on.
Go. Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time.
He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back.
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up. Great work.
Get out there. Get your boxing. Be smart.
Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
You got complacent.
But don't give him no free shots, yeah? Good work out there, kid. That jab's looking nice.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They exchange punches. The straight right just misses. Jab better in this fight. Catch and shoot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter. The straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Just misses with that jab. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Those counter punches after. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Take him out. He's ready.
Okay, you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out.
Win the round on your jab.
On to the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. A perfect counter lands. Do you believe this? Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A straight right just misses. You'd like to see more jabs. That big hook doesn't land. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Beautiful counter punch. He missed with that jab. How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Davey in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
You stop here. You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful.
Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. The jab's working nice.
Back at it in round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Both men step back for just a moment. Back and forth they go. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he close you down.
And they figure out the combination to this sink.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Defense is not an option for these two. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Just misses with that uppercut. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. That counter shot lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talking about Davey in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
You stay focused.
Now it's a tougher fight. He's got to be confident. You've got to take that confidence.
You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power
Further in your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back.
But you'll take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back.
Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back.
I'm in already. That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Stop.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same
Unfortunately,
again.
this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful.
And there's the bell to start round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Which fighter will say no mas? Good counter punch. They better start.